channel, and today I would like to show you how last video I already developed backend, and also we already have full stack app, right? And then at that time we test our applications like this is localhost. It is mean the project is still in the local mode, and anyone our website our web application cannot be accessible from anywhere from the internet. So to be applicable on the internet, we need to deploy right our projects so that everywhere around the world can access by the URL like HTTP. So this is the final stage, right? If we have develop the required functions like for our applications, and also we already tested locally, it's okay, right? So the final stage to be in the productions, we need to deploy on platform, right? We can deploy many platforms like Firebase, Versus, or other I think web hosting platforms for our applications, web applications. So today I would like to show you like the simple ways to deploy our Vue.js web applications website in the GitHub Pages, because this is free. So for example, if you have web applications or website, or you write in Vue.js, so the last stage we have to deploy, right? So today I will show you how our Vue.js web applications are deployed on GitHub Pages. It is free now. So our projects will be live and can be accessed from anywhere, anytime. Okay, let's start. And this one I will show you I will not show you how to create Vue.js project, right? We already have this, and so I'm trying to I will show you the tutorial from my previous project. We already have set us the code, front and back, and so today we will deploy our front end part, Vue.js part on the GitHub Pages. This is free and we can test this on live. Okay, this one we have full back and front end. Okay, let's see. So let me check. So we want to deploy our front ends on the GitHub Pages, right? These web pages on the left on the internet. So our project is in the front end folder. We will deploy our front end part on the GitHub, right? Okay, so let's see the instructions. Firstly, before we deploy on GitHub Pages, we need to have a GitHub account, right? Yes, we need to have GitHub account, and also because we will use the command line tools, right? And also you need to install GitHub in your computer so that we can you give command in our terminal like command line code. So previously you need to install GitHub. I will show you the website to install in your computer first. Otherwise you cannot run the git command in your project. So here in this site you download, right? I already select. I will show you the website. If you do not have installed the git in your computer, you like this is window, you download and install in your machine first before you run anything. And also the second one, you need to have a GitHub account. Yes, and then in your GitHub account we will create a new repo, right? Yeah, this is the first step. Okay, we will create a new repository on the GitHub, because we assume we already have a project settings in local mode. So we want to deploy on GitHub. That's why we start doing installing GitHub in our computers. And also this is my GitHub pages. This is my previous project. If you watch my previous tutorial video, I just deploy. I just deploy and put it on GitHub. You can access here source codes. I already provided this in my video tutorial comments. You can check it out and you can learn the source code here. This is my GitHub pages. So in this tutorial, I will create a new repository because I want to show you how to do it step by step. Right? Okay. We go to our folder, right? This is my previous Vue.js applications. So we will start creating a new repository, right? This is overview, right? You go to repository tab. If you have many repository, you will see here. For me, I have only one. So we will create a new GitHub repository. Create a new repository and you provide your repository name here, right? I will provide full stack full stack web full stack app. Okay, full stack app is available. And then you can choose public or private, right? So I will try to choose public because I want to share. And readme none and also then create repository full stack app. So our repository is already created. Here you will see the command, create a new repository command line. We can use command line also. So here public. Okay. And firstly we already create. And then another one. After that we have to select front-end Git repo, right? So after you create a repository on GitHub, go to your code, right? Code editor. And we need to select. So your front-end part is in this project, our front-end project is under front-end folder, right? So please check it out this one. So my project is under front-end folder and we already here, right? So we will deploy this part, this UI part, front-end part on the GitHub. Then so firstly we have to initialize GitHub, right? So we use this git command. Git in init initialize. We initialize git. Okay. Start and then the second one is we will put our remote. Let's see, we can see this command here. We run this command, right? After initializations, this is our repository. This is your username, right? When you run this command, you will see your username is here. This is our repository. And then we will add our code on this repository. Git add. Okay, we already add our code. Oh, let's check in our repository. What is that? What happened? Can we see? Yeah, right. Okay, and you add this command. After that, and git commit. Yeah, this one we create committed in our repository. Frontend folder. You run this command, right? Git commit, and after commit, we will push our project on GitHub, right? Git push. Master. Yeah, we already our project is already on GitHub Pages. Let's see. Yeah, you see, after we run this command, our project is already on the GitHub Pages, right? And take this one we set as our frontend Git repository, and our coding is already in GitHub Pages through our repository. Then, yeah, if you run this command, you can check. We can check here. We start out. Our code is already there. Okay, let's customize later. Let's do it. Then we need to install GitHub Pages, right? In our frontend folder for deployment. So our project is already in GitHub Pages, and we install GitHub Pages in our folder, applications folder. Nine packages. Okay, we already installed GitHub Pages in our front-end folder. And then we have to revise or edit in our package.json file to deploy our project, right? Yeah, go to package.json and you have to put homepage our GitHub repository URL, and here you submit and deploy. So go to vuejs package.json file. Let's see what is there. Yeah, in package.json file we have secret dependency and other thing, right? So we will revise here, put it our homepage. Homepage is, let's see, URL full stack app. This URL is here, we can check it out here. This one, github.com, and our repository name. This is your GitHub name, right? GitHub name, and this one our repository name, full stack app. Yes, yeah, homepage is here, and we will add secret deploys and bit. We have sub bit link, and we add this string, additional string. We already have sub and bit. We just need to add only deploy. Okay, right? And this one is your repository URL. And then after already edit in package.json file, we will add this route, public route, in view.config.js file module.export. view.config.js, right? Here we have only this, right? So we will add this public URL, and let's try here. Now we add comma, right? Control S. Okay, and after adding view.config, so I think we can build and deploy, right? Let's try. So this, you go to your folder, right? We have to build this command build and then deploy. If you want to build, you run npm and run build. We will build our applications, and then the second step is deploying. Wow, let's try. This is building our applications, and after that ready to deploy. If we do not have any errors, let's see. Build for productions. This is for production ready. Let's see. This is our project master. Only one branch. Okay, the building process is complete. We didn't have any error. So the last step we can deploy. After building, we can deploy by using the command npm run deploy. Okay, let's deploy our projects on GitHub Pages. Because this define this file. After we deploy, we can see this folder, right? Yeah, index.html, and then we run the deploy. Here, publish. Yeah, our applications is already published. Okay, so I think, if when after we build, we will see this folder, right? And then we run this deploy command. Okay, deploy is finished. So we will enable GitHub Pages. Let's see our pages. The command line is already deployed, build and deploy, right? Let's go to our pages. refresh. Yeah, deploy when GitHub Pages now. Just now we deployed, and you need to go to setting, and here repository name full stack app, and this is the folder, and also go to pages setting and go to pages. Yeah, you can see this is our project is already live. Your site is live at here HTTP. So we can let's check this website visit site, right? So our project is already on live. Yay, here. And if later if we want to be professional, we can set us our domain name, right? Yeah, now is our username GitHub and our full stack app already live. Okay, so let's see. This is our project URL already live, and we can go to this website here. This is our website and BN deployment. You need to check this one, right? GitHub Pages and the rule. So if you already here, no need to save. If you don't have your setting is not like that, you change, right? GitHub Pages and rule. I think everything is okay. So this is complete. Our project is already live. Everyone can access. You can share this URL. Later you can set us your domain name, right? We don't want to use github.io. So this look our project is professional. We're trying to access from other browser, right? To make sure our project is on live or not. And you can share this URL. I will try to access from another or Microsoft the other website, right? It is go on live or not. Make sure. Oh, wait. Visit the site. Yeah, you know, this URL you can find your project is already on live. So this is the how we define our website on GitHub Pages, right? You can build your application not just only Vue, right? We can build other JavaScript framework, web frameworks. If we have only website, if we do not involve backend too much backend code, our website is can publish on GitHub. It is free, right? And but if we have our backend server like database and cloud SQL, we need to host on other platform, right? GitHub Pages only for front end parts, and website it is suitable for websites. Okay, I think you can try this easy way to deploy our websites to be can be accessible around the world.